And welcome to another episode of Orlea Origins. I am Will, the Halfling Wizard, the chaos facilitator for this chaotic bunch. And we're going to let them introduce who they are here in just a second. We're going to go around, let her tell us who you are, who you play, and give us a brief recap of your last moments last session. We're going to start with Nick.
Hi, everybody. Oh, kitty cam. My name is Nick. I'll be playing Varric Kinbound, the human barbarian monk, who I believe at last session he bought some snake oil, was getting ready to propose it as the final solution to try and find this demigod, and then I think he actually failed his perception check, so he didn't even know about the bowstring.
Nope.
I'm being climbed.
Oh, hey. He was blissfully ignorant.
Yeah.
Because he was so wrapped up in his snake oil.
I think blissfully ignorant is a really great descriptor of Varric.
Oh yeah, I could just see him. He's sort of like, oh hey, look what I got. This is so cool. Let me go show everybody. As everybody else is like gone.
It's like, where'd it go? I got the thing that's gonna help us.
Exactly. I've got the solution. Oh, Varric. Just gotta love him. All right, let's go over to Lisa.
Hello, I'm Lisa. I play Willow in Eladrin Druid. We had split up to target people we thought we're trying to find a demigod who we know is this larger than life ego person. We found some potential targets. So I was following a performer, and I had just chosen whether perhaps not the wisest choice, but the only choice was to touch him to see if she could get any kind of vision about who he really was. And I can't remember rolling a perception. I don't know if I was aware of the twang or not. She's very focused
yes.
She was very focused on touching him.
No, you passed the perception check.
Okay.
Varric is the only one that did not.
Okay. That sounds about right. Love you, Nick.
Neither did, and getting through that, but neither did Bellinor, because Bellinor technically didn't have to roll. But anyway, so speaking of, let's go to Taryn next.
Hey, what's up, buddy? I'm Taryn. Bellinor found who he thought was the demigod and walked, or basically got taken away into a building. And as soon as he walked into the building, the bowstring went off. So he doesn't even know what's happening. No idea.
Nope. Not really. So yes, everyone was sort of out and about, and they had their missions to go and check on certain people, charismatic characters, to see if any of them could possibly be this demigod that everyone knew, or at least Karen knew, to be sort of arrogant and that sort of thing. So y'all picked these 4 folks. And yeah, that went really well for everybody. So we had, I gotta get my notes out here. So we had Willow went to check out this performer, sort of street performer, just typical acrobatics and juggling and things of that nature. Kieran went to check out a musician. Varric and Mint went to check out the snake oil salesman. And Bellinor went to see this guy named Ari, who we find out is the mayor of this town. And Ari and Bellinor have some witty banter back and forth, and Ari invites Bellinor into his, dare I say, office, I suppose, or his building. So they go in the building. And as that's happening, they do hear the twang of a bowstring out in the festival yard in the square, of which none of our characters know what that means. Certain players know what that means. And that is these, let me see if I can see it. There they are. The Dark Hand. So there you go. The Dark Hand, and I'm gonna, for those people who are going to be watching this, the Dark Hand are not assassins. They are executions wearing skin. They are bound by the ritual of pitch. Their blood runs black. Their eyes are empty of life. Their souls chained to the endless hunt. Once they have a mark, that particular dark hand or set of dark hands, because we also learned they travel in packs of 3. Lore-wise, these guys don't know that, but lore-wise, they travel in packs of 3. And they basically will hunt their mark down until they kill it. They will not deviate. They will not go after somebody else. They literally, if you are not their target, for the most part, they will ignore you unless you get in their way. And then it's about removing obstacles. But yeah, they are a plague upon Orlea, because they officially first appeared in phase 2, but they were around, and so I had to bring them back to this in this instance. Since we went to the future, I had to bring them back. So you guys are going to meet. So yes, so you guys are there. You hear twang of a bowstring. You hear that, and of course they say once you hear the twang, it's too late. There's no getting away from that. So yeah. So Willow, we'll start with Willow first. So Willow, you're there. As the performer is finishing his set, he's stepping off towards where you are, which is when you would have heard the twang at that particular moment.
Okay. As I was playing Fangirl, oh, you're so good. But I will look around to see where this noise came from.
Okay. You can roll a perception check and good luck. But you can roll a perception check and see if you can see where it came from. I say good luck, audience member, because you'll find out soon.
23.
You're looking around, you can see all kinds of things, but you have no idea where this thing came from. And when I say this thing came from, as you go to turn to look at your performer man, he has an arrow stuck between his eyes.
Oh! I will reach out and catch him as he's falling.
And the arrow is a pitch black arrow with the fleshlings are these sort of ragged black feathers. The wound, where the wound is in his skull, you see this black oozy stuff sort of running down his face from the wound. As he falls dead.
Okay. I will try and ease him to the ground so he doesn't fall on me, basically.
Love it. Roll a dexterity saving roll.
21.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to, for the most part, get him to the ground. Well, you get him to the ground without falling on you. You don't really get him to the ground very gracefully because he's dead weight at this point. Yeah. But he doesn't fall on you.
Okay. That's good.
Okay.
Can I snap the haft of the arrow off to keep those markings?
Sure. Do a strength check for me.
It scared me the way you said that. Sure.
It should scare you.
11.
Okay, yeah, you're able to snap it. Now I need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
I was assuming the poison would be in the tip.
That was a really poor assumption on your part.
That was a 5.
Yeah, you're poisoned. As you snap the arrow, it cuts your skin, and you are now poisoned. You don't realize you're poisoned yet, but you are poisoned. So let me see what you need to do.
It's going to be a night of poor choices, people.
Okay, so now I need you to do a Constitution saving throw to see how quickly the poison is going to react.
Okay. 12.
Okay, so it starts to happen pretty quickly. So you see from where on your hand, where you cut your hand, you see these sort of black tendrils start to go up your hand that are in your veins. Basically, you're turning black at this point.
Let me look at my spells, see if I've got anything to help.
And you will take some damage while you're at it.
I could have cast protection from poison before I did that. That would have helped, maybe.
Sorry, what was that now? Sorry.
I said I could have cast protection from poison that might have helped before.
So you take 16 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, God. Okay.
As it continues to crawl up your arm. So at the beginning of each of your turns, you will take 4d6 necrotic damage until it is cured. Or once you find out how it's cured. So, all right, so Willow's dealing with that. So let's go over to Varric. As he has his snake oil, and his snake oil salesman is there. You did not hear the twang of a bowstring. So roll a perception check for me.
Okay. That's a nat 20 for 26.
So, although you did not hear the twang of the bowstring, as you're sort of like reveling in your snake oil, your new plan to use this snake oil to solve your problems, you turn to the snake oil salesman to give him kind of a woohoo type of, this is what I needed, as you see literally the arrow pierce between his eyes, and he falls dead. He literally falls off his wagon and onto the ground with a black
I'm
arrow.
assuming people. I'm gonna try to look in the direction where the arrow came from.
Okay. You look and you do not see anything. You don't see anybody. You don't see, like, you can with your 20, your natural 20, you can see the vector. You can see where it came from, but you don't. When you look up there, you see nothing. And the thing about it is, it was so fast, but you were able to look. So there's no way. At least you didn't think there was any way for whoever shot the arrow to not be right there when you looked. But there's nobody there.
He's already on the ground. I'm going to run up to him and I'm going to inspect the arrow just to see if there's Do I see the same thing that Willow saw?
Yes, it's a black arrow with the sort of black tattered fleshing, and where the arrow has entered his skull, there is this sort of black ooze coming out of the wound.
I'm going to have a moment of panic in that I believe that I have the one thing in my hand that can save this man's life. And I was already planning on using it for my team, but like, you know what? Maybe he'll feel grateful enough to me. He'll give me another bottle. I'm going to uncork the snake oil and pour it over his head.
Okay, love it. All right, so I need you to roll a percentile for me, please.
$32.
Okay. Okay, so as you pour this snake oil on his head, it has a chemical reaction to the black ooze that's coming out of his head, and it sort of pours over his face and you see his skin turn a sort of pale green color, and it doesn't seem like it did anything.
I am appalled that I found out that I was tricked and he sold me something that wasn't, in fact, a cure-all to everything that I ever needed. And
Okay.
I cannot believe he's just spitting mad now. I cannot believe this man tricked me, making me think that this item was he's like half sentences walking back and forth. Not even, like, sure, somebody was killed, but he's just more pissed off that he was tricked.
That he was lied to. Okay, so as you're sort of back and forth, I can't believe someone would do this. All of a sudden, he sits straight up, eyes wide open, slack-jawed.
Hello, are you there? Can you see me?
And as he slowly turns his head towards you, his eyes are completely like bloodshot and filmy. They have like a white film over them. And he just like...
I used the concoction on you, and you're alive now, so clearly it worked. Could I possibly get another bottle from you? I'm saying as I'm slowly backing up.
As he like reaches up for you to help him up.
Let me... Can I roll a wisdom check just to see if I can... like an insight check or something?
Absolutely, you can insight check. What are you trying to do?
Just to see if this is like a preamble to an attack or if he actually needs help up.
Okay, go for it. Insight, I would say insight. Or survival, I'll even give you that one.
Okay. Survival at +6, that's an 11.
It doesn't seem like an attack. I mean, it literally seems kind of innocent, but really it's kind of hard to tell.
Okay, so chain of events. The man sold me the snake oil. The man got shot in the head. I poured the snake oil on the man, and the man is back up now. And now it looks like okay, maybe everything's on the up and up. Maybe he didn't trick me. I'm gonna go ahead and try and help him up.
Okay. So you grab hold of him and help him up, and when you touch him, he's like cold and clammy and creepy. And you help him up, and he immediately lunges at you. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Damn it! It's too trusting. That's a 13.
Okay. Does a it might. I don't know. It may not. Does a 17 hit you?
I'm looking over my litany of monk things that might help. I suppose we're not in combat, are we?
No.
Like technically, damn it. Okay, yes, that hits.
Okay, as he bites you. He just like grabs hold of your arm and just like starts gnawing, just chewing on your arm. So what do you want to do? So technically he has attacked you, so you can technically now be in attack mode if you prefer. In initiative, basically, for you.
I am going to do yeah, I'm gonna do flurry of blows on him. Do 2 attacks. Like try to wrench my arm free and do 2 attacks on him.
Okay.
Oh, and I would like to go into a rage as well.
Okay.
Because he just bit me, so
oh, I do need you to do a Constitution saving throw. Did I have you do that already?
Of course.
Sorry. I'm gonna say that.
Dirty 20 for con save.
Okay. Now you can keep going. Do your thing.
Flurry of blows. That's a 7 for a 15.
Okay, that hits.
And a nat 1 for a 9.
Okay, the actually they both hit.
And so that's going to be a grand total of 12 damage.
Okay. All right. And then it's going to try and bite you again.
Like, I would appreciate it if I could get another bot. Ah!
Okay. Oh. Where's it at? Where's it at? That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Now do a Constitution saving throw for me again. And you also get...
that is a 17 for the con save. And a 5 for the dex save.
Okay. You have and you also got 8 points of piercing. I forgot to give you piercing from the other one. That's both the bites together. Okay, cool.
Ow.
Your turn.
I'm going to do another flurry of blows, just another double attack on him.
Okay.
There's a 10 and a 17.
They both hit.
And a grand total of 10 damage.
Okay. All right. So its turn. So it like turns away from you and turns to its right and grabs hold of the closest villager and bites them. Let me see if they... Oh, yeah. No, they did not save on that. Oh, okay. So, yeah, it's just chewing on a villager right now. That's all it can do. Your turn.
Okay. You know what? I think he's going to assume wolf form.
In the middle of town?
He okay, that's
this will be fun. This is going to be fun.
Not a very, no, I'm just trying to think like.
No, I love that. Go for it.
Yeah, he's gonna assume wolf form. His chest just glows, anamorphs into a wolf, massive wolf, and he's going to do. Ooh, I have so many options here. Let's do a radiant bite.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be attack bonus of +11.
Okay.
That's a 7 plus my strength is 3 plus 11 is 18,
To hit? Yeah, that hits.
and 3d10 plus 6. That is 22 damage.
Yeah. I love the overkill. So what does that look like? Because he only had 1 hit point left.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's going to morph into his giant wolf form, pounce on him, and then just bite into his head and pop his head straight off his body.
All right. People screaming. Ah! You've got like
shift back into human form and just like
it's like
come out of my rage. Just
okay. All right. So what do you do now?
I'm gonna go try and find another member of my team because I clearly don't want to use that snake oil because it turns you into a freaking zombie. That's what Varric. This guy was selling zombie juice. God.
There you go, zombie juice. All right, cool. All right, so while you go try to look for a party member, which will probably be Willow, by the way, we're gonna go to Bellinor real quick, and let's see what he's up to with Ari, the mayor of Arcadia City. So you enter into this building, and when you go through the door, it looks like a warehouse, basically. It looks on the outside, it looks like a 3-story, like actual floored building. But when you get inside, it's like massive warehouse looking thing with like crates and barrels and various goods here and there all throughout. As he's walking you through, he's like, oh, excuse the mess. We're doing a little bit of inventory.
Dude, I mean, I'm not one to judge a mess. I can understand. I ran a business. I get it. This is quite expensive, though. I mean, I guess for the size of the town.
Yes, we have goods coming and going from all over the region here.
Yes. Are you in charge of all trade in the town too?
Of course I am.
Seems like a lot for one person to handle.
Nah. It's pretty easy when you have the right tools in place.
Like what tools, if you don't mind me asking?
And as you say, what tools, he looks to his right. Out of the shadows steps this figure. Just out of, I mean, literally as if they just appeared. They walked out from behind something, but literally they just walked into existence. And they're very pale, and sort of in blacks and grays, and their eyes are sort of milky white. And then goes this, the right tool for the right job. Let me introduce you to what I like to call the Dark Hand.
The dark. Interesting.
Yes.
Is it alive? And he's going to kind of like walk over to it.
Yeah. And it doesn't move. It literally just stands there. Just And he goes, in a manner of speaking, yes and no. Somewhere between life and death.
That's a fickle place to be, isn't it?
But it makes him very malleable.
Do you use them as assassins or something?
I use them as crowd control.
A rather interesting way of making things seem better than they are. I think we'll get along in that matter.
Yes, so shall we adjourn to my office?
Sure, is this one going to be following us?
No. And he sort of waves it away, and it literally just steps back into the shadow and just evaporates, basically. Makes them useful. They travel in shadow.
Any kind of shadow specifically, or just any shadow that might
Any shadow. They can appear out of any shadow.
And is it shadow or darkness? Because I feel like there's a difference. Because I can create some darkness that I wouldn't quite consider shadow.
No, it's just shadow.
Okay, interesting. And how did these members come under your payroll?
They don't get paid.
So they're being controlled.
No, they don't know any better. Let me say it. They'll put it that way. They blindly follow their master, whoever their master is. And at this point, it's me. And it's been me for a long time.
Did you come about them naturally, or did you create them, or help manufacture, or?
Let's say I creatively came upon them. Yeah. And as you're talking and walking, you come to these sort of big grand doors. These two guys outside, they open the doors. You walk in, and inside is like palatial. It is like velvets and just thick fabrics and colors, and there's magic lighting and a proper like office.
Okay.
Chairs and nice carved fireplace.
Well, as a man as powerful as yourself, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance for sure.
Of course. And what your name was again? I'm sorry, I don't think I caught it.
Bellinor is the name.
Bellinor. Very nice. Right. Would you here have a seat, please? And he indicates the sort of like an overstuffed wingback looking chair. There's two of them actually, facing a large open face fireplace that has a fire going.
He'll sit down.
He's like, "Can I get you something to drink?" As he indicates like a drink cart.
I'm not picky, but usually the finer the better.
So there's only one drinker on the entire cart. So he takes it, pours two drinks, hands you one, and he sits in the chair opposite of you. He's like, "So, what brings you here to my town?"
Me and my compatriots are
Yes, the other four, the goblin, the human, the Asimar, and the Eladrin.
We're you have a close eye. We haven't been here for about a few days. I'm quite impressed.
Nothing gets past me.
It's quite a lot of power for one man to control.
That's why I'm the mayor. That's why I run this town. Because I know who's here, who's not.
We are in search of a certain individual. We are unsure of his location.
And this individual would be...
I don't know if I'm comfortable with you enough to share that yet, unfortunately.
Very well. Do a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh boy. 24.
Okay. As you're sitting there, you can feel him probing your mind.
Mm-hmm.
He's not. At this point, you're able to sort of keep him at bay, but he's pretty strong. He's a lot stronger than you would have thought someone of his age would be.
Yeah.
He looks pretty young.
Okay.
But there's something pretty powerful behind this dude.
Yeah. So tell me why. I assume you don't just randomly take people off the street to your office. There has to be a reason that you've allowed me to join you.
I like a person who's observant and logical. You are correct. And I must apologize for the ruse. I know why you're here. And I can help you.
You can help us.
Yes.
Explain how.
I can tell you exactly where the person you're looking for is at.
Mm-hmm. And who is it that you think that we're looking for?
Oh, now. Come. We can be honest with one another. You're here looking for Kansu, the demigod.
Right.
I assume you were sent here by Tinara.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. Tinara and I go way back.
So I guess my next question would be, if you seem to know all this information, why is there the need to probe in my brain? What more information could you want from me?
It's more... please forgive me for the intrusion. It's more of me getting to know you than really trying to find out any information.
There's much subtler ways of getting to know a man than reading his inner thoughts.
I mean, yes, there's also, you get files on people, you read files, but it doesn't tell you who they are. I just wanted to know who you were.
And who might that be? Who am I?
I don't know. You won't let me in to see.
As he says that, he will drop the walls and let him read his brain. Yeah.
Wow, you're gonna let him in.
Yeah.
Okay. So do a wisdom saving throw, but this is not to keep him out. This is for something else. But do that. He's gonna do one as well.
Okay.
Oh,
that is a 20. Oh my God, 23 again.
Cool. So as you drop the wall, basically, you can feel him sort of invade your space. And it doesn't seem intrusive. He's not maliciously attacking you in any way. He's literally just sort of looking. It's like looking through scrapbooks, just flipping pages, and he's seeing all your stuff. Now, have you opened yourself completely, or are you trying to keep certain things hidden?
Belenor is very familiar with powers that are beyond his capacity. So he doesn't like really see much point in trying to hide much from him, because if he wants the information, he's pretty sure he's gonna be able to get it. So he's just gonna let him. He's gonna see what happens.
Okay. So with your wisdom saving throw that you threw, this meld that he's doing kind of works two ways. You can look into him just as much as he's looking into you.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to let you think about what you want to look for as I go back out to Varric and Willow. So Willow is suffering from some sort of poison. And
What's
Varric,
my next damage?
let me see. Points.
You got really quiet. Well, I don't know what happened.
I don't know either. Weird. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, maybe that might be tough.
I think your mic switched. I don't think it's picking you up from that mic anymore.
It is really muffled.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There we go. Now it's clear.
Okay. So, yeah. So Varric, you happen upon Willow, who's not looking very good.
Do I take more damage?
Oh, did you not hear what I said? Oh, that's okay.
No.
You take 15 points of necrotic damage.
You will not believe the day that I've had. I had a man bite my arm. Well, I mean, he got shot in the head with this really weird arrow, and I poured the oil
Varric.
all over his face because he said it'd make
Varric.
it better. And
Varric?
sorry, yeah.
Something is really wrong.
Yeah, he got shot in the head.
And I'm going to show him my arm and however far it's traveled up now.
It's up past your elbow.
Did you get bit too?
It was on the arrow. I broke the arrow to keep the fletch.
But that stuff got into you?
Yeah.
I don't have any healing. I don't have any way to heal you. Let's get you to a healer. Where's Bellinor? He would know where a healer is.
He won't help us.
You? No, yeah, you're probably right.
I can hear him. Oh, that's too bad. Willow.
No,
No.
that sucks. Oh man.
Oh no. This is what you've become.
I mean, I feel like Selfish Prick isn't too far out of the box for him.
No, not at all.
Do I get to do any kind of constitution save or anything? Is there any chance that this is not just going to get worse and worse until I die?
Nope. It's going to get worse and worse until you die. Or until you figure out a way to stop it.
Okay.
And there is a way to stop it.
All right,
Death.
healer.
Death
Find a
and
healer.
resurrection.
Yep. I am going
That is one way.
I'm gonna try to scoop and like bride carry you in my arms as I'm just running around like asking literally anybody for a healer.
Okay. Is that what you're asking specifically for a healer?
Somebody who can help with poisons. I'm gonna be like, excuse me, where can I find a healer? I need someone that can help with poisons. Excuse me, someone's been poisoned. Excuse me. While I have her in like this.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, you will come across. I mean, several people will be like, "Oh yeah, there's plenty of healers here." It depends on what kind of poison it is, and they'll kind of point you into places. Like, yeah, right across the square there's an apothecary there, and there's one if you go towards the construction of the new temple. There's a couple of healers there.
Who's the best one? The one who knows, like, the specialist in poisons. My friend is very hurt.
So as you ask that question, the group around you, everyone has their own opinion on who's the best in the village. And you're going to get like multiple, like, oh yeah, oh no, you need to go see Dr. So-and-so, or you need to go see so-and-so. They're the best. I had this thing on my elbow, and he went there, and now it's completely gone. And they're just going to go. And then you're not going to get one in particular that people are like, oh yeah, this is the best one in town. Because everybody has their favorites. Okay,
so change of tactic. Have you seen an ASMR? Very self-entitled, very hoity-toity. Probably wouldn't help his friends in a pinch.
No, sorry.
Our ASMR is common around here. Like, he's not sticking with one group. He's gonna go group to group, person to person, trying to find somebody. It's like, excuse me, have you seen an ASMR? Excuse me, have you seen a really stuck-up ASMR? Excuse me, have you seen an ASMR that's particularly unhelpful?
Okay, I'm gonna let you roll an investigation.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. That's a 16. That's a
Okay.
plus 0 to investigation. Got 16
All right.
on the die.
And then I want you to roll a survival.
That's a 17 plus 6 is 23.
Okay, so as you spend a good 20, almost 30 minutes trying to find a healer, by the way, you've taken more damage. You've taken 13 points of necrotic damage.
Hang in there.
As you hang in there, eventually you come to this group over on the west side of the square that look like, the kind of people that Bellinor would probably hang out with.
Okay.
And you go, have any of you guys seen an ASMR that's, pretty unhelpful when you need it and kind of pretentious and, snobby? And they're like, yeah, one of those came by here just a few minutes ago.
Which way did he go? I need to find him.
I think he's with the mayor. Is that right, Steve? Steve was the mayor? Yeah, he went with the mayor. He was with the mayor, yeah.
Oh, excellent. Where did they go? I need to get a hold of them.
And they point in a general direction. Somewhere over there.
You know what? That's the best direction I've gotten all day. Thank you so much. And he's just going to run in that direction.
Okay.
Just screaming Bellinor at the top of his lungs.
Okay.
But he'll go door to door if he has to.
Okay, cool. So you're going to go door to door. All right, cool. So let's go back into the mayor's office. So Bellinor, as the mayor is probing your mind and finding out all of your personal stuff, what are you doing in there?
I'm specifically trying to figure out an age, and I'm specifically trying to figure out heritage, because obviously he's something more than what he appears. So he's specifically going into like the far back, his parents, like how he was, like, you know what I mean?
Okay,
like,
yeah, I got you. So as you're digging, I'm going to need you to do wisdom saving throws, because as you get deeper and deeper, it's going to start hurting.
Yeah. That is a 17.
Okay. So as you're digging, as you see the normal stuff, the everyday stuff, the stuff that, I guess, the facade more so. As you start to look for like an age and backstory and sort of history, and it's getting a little dark in there. And what I mean by dark is I mean like literally dark, like you can't see a lot. And as you dig, you come to a set of doors in his mindscape. They're all sort of nondescript. They're not nothing fancy about them. They're just, normal doors. But it's like, the Scooby-Doo hallway with all the doors.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Do I get the sense that it would come off as intrusive if I try to open any of these doors?
You can roll an insight to see.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. Insight. That's a total of 5.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it would be very intrusive. You're just opening a door.
Okay. I mean, yeah, he's gonna go for a door.
Okay. As you go to the doors, as you get closer to a door, you'll notice that each of the doors have symbols on them. Just one symbol on each door.
Do I have any idea what the symbols mean or what they could represent?
You have never seen this before in your life. Right. You have no idea. You've never seen these symbols before. You don't know if it's a language or just symbolism or symbology rather. But all you know is that you've never seen anything like it. But each door has a different symbol on it. They're very unimpressive things. It's not like if you look at it and you can go, "Ooh, this is a bad door. No, don't go through this door."
Yeah.
They're just sort of there.
Okay.
Almost burned into the wood.
Yeah, I mean, he would just kind of first he would grab like his notebook and just kind of draw the symbols for whatever, like just quick sketch. They're not going to be great, but just so he has like a reminder of them. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So do you open the door?
Well, and he's going to open the door.
All right. Roll me a D12.
Oh boy. It's a 5.
Cool. When you open this door, you enter a room. And it's not even a room, really. It's sort of a space. It's very primordial. Lots of fire and lava. And as you sort of look across the horizon, you can see what looks like the sun rising, but it's all red and menacing, and as if a sun is rising on a primordial planet. And in the distance, you see something sort of you don't know what it is, but there's something in the distance that looks like it's wreckage or something.
Okay. I don't know if you would enter the door as much of just kind of like in like the same mental notebook, I guess, that he has is like, okay, this symbol had this thing, and then he'd go to the next door.
Okay. Roll a D12.
There's a 3.
Okay. So in the next door, when you open the next door, you see another space, but this one is familiar to you. There's something about this space that is recognizable to you. Can't quite put your finger on it, but there's something that's very familiar here.
I mean, if he felt familiarity, he'd like definitely kind of look in a little bit more, try to figure out what exactly feels so familiar about it.
Okay. So you walk into the room?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you walk into the room, you find yourself in what looks like the interior of a cottage.
Mm-hmm.
And it is... Roll a perception check for me. Or actually, roll a history check for me.
History. That is a 19.
Okay. As you walk into this space and it sort of like sinks into you, you kind of become part of the space for a moment. You realize that you're standing in your parents' home. Or your parents, your earthbound
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like...
He would only, like, he'd be stunned for a second, and then he'd just like kind of look around and figure out why there's his parents' house in this guy's brain. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So as you're sort of looking around, you hear voices. You hear what sounds like your parents' voices speaking in the next room. And then whizzing past you, you see your younger self running to the other room.
He'd follow.
Okay. So as you follow yourself into the next room is sort of like a commune room, sort of a community room. It's like where it's like a living room, quote unquote. And then you see your mother and you see your father and you see your younger self. And then you see a man sitting there talking to them, drinking tea. And you suddenly have, like, your mind is opened for the first time. You suddenly have this memory flows back to you. You suddenly remember this moment. This is the moment where your father and this man make a deal, a partnership. Sort of like, and it kind of has the feel of like making a deal with the devil, type of thing, you know.
You're not going to start killing Taryn's father again, are you?
It'll be his mother this time. No, just kidding. No. But you can't see the face of the man sitting there. Because he's sort of like, you know, his back is to you. But they're but the voice sounds familiar.
Knowing that, he would... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was going to see what you're going to do next.
Okay, yeah. He's pulling out, like, completely withdrawing from, like, the connection, and immediately just, like, angry attitude, like, who the fuck are you? Like, he's pissed.
Okay, so you pull out of the mental connection?
Yeah, pulls out of the mental connection, and as soon as he gets out, his eyes just go black.
Okay, awesome. So, and Ari is sitting right there. He's like, did you find something interesting in there?
Who are you? Answer honestly.
Who am I?
Yeah.
My name is Aristotle. You can call me Ari. I have been around for a long, long time. Longer than most people on this planet have been here. And I am here where I come from. There was turmoil, greed, oppression, you know, all those good things. But I didn't have any of it. But I came here. Well, came here by accident. Happy accident. I crash landed on this miserable rock. And I've been here ever since, shaping your world, shaping your societies, shaping everything. So, you see, this is why I run things here. And I can still help you with your problem, your demigod problem.
Mhm.
But yes, that's who I am.
Insight check.
Yeah, go for it. It roll.
That's a nat 20 for a 22.
He is telling you the absolute truth.
Okay.
Everything he's saying is factual about the game.
Okay. That answers who you are. What are you?
Yeah. What I am is a whole other thing. The only way you could truly know what I am is to join with me. It's hard for your simple minds to understand.
To join with what? Elaborate.
Join with me. My mind to your mind. Deep. I like a deep joining, not just that little thing that you both were doing. This is like a deep. This is like almost like the two of you becoming one individual.
Yeah. Sounds not at all terrifying. Have you joined with others before?
One or two.
And the outcome?
It really depends on the person. Some can take one particular one took it without any problems. The other one went mad and threw himself from the top of a building. But I sense you could probably take it and handle the strains of it. It is very taxing, especially if you're not of my kind.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna sit there and thought for a minute, just really just contemplating what it would mean to do this.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you contemplate while I go back to Varric and Willow. So, Varric and Willow, so you're calling out Bellinor's name. You're not getting any you're not getting any answer. You do get the attention of several folks that are sort of like, "Can we help you?" Okay. What is a Bellinor?
He's my friend. He's friend. He's the companion. He is an ASMR, and he is possibly one of the few people who can help my friend. She's poisoned.
Oh, well, then you should come with me. I can take you to a doctor.
Well, this is a very specific kind of poison. I don't know if a doctor would be able to help.
And she looks at it and she goes, that looks like shadow poison. Oh, very nasty stuff. You're going to need a specialist to take care of that.
Yes. Do you know where I can find one?
Yes. If you would stop talking and just follow me, I'll take you to him.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you. I much appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. And she will turn and walk and lead you to an apothecary's shop. And she'll take you inside. When you go inside, it's like shelves of just like glass containers full of all sorts of crazy, weird shit. So come in.
Yeah. As like gently as I can to make sure I don't accidentally have Willow's head or feet knock off any of the bottles.
Oh, you've got plenty of room. There's like a wide aisle from the door to the back counter.
Thank God. Like, okay. Haul ass, yeah.
Okay. She'll say, "Here, just put her on here. Put her on this counter here."
Just gonna lay her down. You said it was shadow poison? That doesn't sound very common.
It's not. Well, it's more common here than most places. But, we've had years to sort of find a way to combat it. We can't cure it, but we can stop its or slow its advancement. We can't cure it, though. Because there's only one way to cure it. Well, there's two ways to cure it. The person with it dies, or you kill the shadow assassin, the dark hand that the poison came from. Because you see, shadow poison is actually from the blood. It's made from the blood of a dark hand creature.
Well, I'll have to find that person and kill them. But until then, if you could help slow the poison, that'd be eternally grateful. I have
Certainly.
plenty of candlesticks I can give you. And monies. I'm sorry, monies too.
That's.
I have some monies.
Let me get the doctor for you. So she goes and rings a bell.
Varric.
You're gonna be okay. You're
Listen,
gonna be okay.
if it looks like I'm going to die, I have to tell you something first, but not yet.
That doesn't give me anxiety at all. That's fine.
So, so the woman rings a bell. Ding, ding, ding. And out comes this sort of small creature. Who's like, yes, may I help you?
My friend came in contact with shadow poison. She needs help. She's not looking good.
There you go. Oh, so he pulls like a steps up so he can get up to the top of the counter to look. And he's like got a big he's sort of glasses with these like magnifiers on them. And he's sort of flipping them to look at her hand. And he's like, "Oh, yes, this is nasty, nasty. Good for you though." Sort of. Is that
Sort of?
you obviously were not the target, I assume.
No.
No. Go ahead.
Well, then that makes things a little bit easier for us. As he hops down in here. His sort of little footsteps kind of go. And clank, clank, you hear like glass moving and pulling off shelves and pouring into things and mixing. Is that, oh, see, since you went, as he's doing this, he's sort of shouting over his shoulder, "Oh, well, since you weren't the target, the poison won't affect you the way it's supposed to affect the target. So we might actually be able to stop it completely." As he ching, 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 ching. And then he steps back up on his thing, and he's holding this, like, beaker-looking thing full of this, like, super green, oozy, smoky, bubbly, disgusting smelling stuff. He's like, "Yes, this should countermand the poison. Since you weren't the target, this poison wasn't meant for you, so that's why it's taking so long to spread through your body. If it was meant for you, you would have already been dead." So, let's see if we can't fix this. Yes, you have a question?
If somebody would to have added something to the poison on a person who had been shot and they got reanimated and tried to eat people. Have you seen that before?
Yes, that's really bad. You should never try to cure shadow poison with charlatanism. It really mixes poorly with it.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen anything like that in years.
Eric's gonna hide his arm. He's like, "Yeah, who would do that? That
Can we,
crazy."
Can we get back to fixing me?
Absolutely, absolutely. He looks at your hand. He's like, "Okay, so it'll just take this, and he's little, so the flask looks huge, but it's actually not that big. It's probably about the size of like a tumbler, like a whiskey tumbler." And he goes, "Just drink this."
Ew.
Oh, is it? Yes, drink this. He hands it to you.
Uh,
Oh yeah, this is going to be a pinch the tongue or pinch the nose and just swallow.
are there any side effects?
The poison goes away.
He's just standing behind the guy with 2 thumbs up, like,
Will I survive the cure?
No, I mean the mortality rate on it is very low, if that's what you're asking. But of course, as a doctor, I must inform you that a possible side effect is death, but very, very, very small. Maybe 0.1%. I mean, maybe a little bit of nausea and vomiting, and maybe a little, I don't know, bloody discharge. But it's like I said again, very, very, very small. Maybe 0.5%.
Ferret, come here. Come here. Please.
yeah.
Closer.
He's gonna lean close.
I need to
Okay.
whisper something
Closer.
to him.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna whisper something in his ear, and I will tell him and you, Will, what I whisper.
Okay, that's fine.
And then I will drink it.
Okay, so you oh, it tastes awful, by the way. Absolutely.
Ugh.
Oh yeah. No. Make sure you drink all of it. And as you drink it, it's kind of slimy and chunky at the same time. Like gritty and yeah. It's like swallowing like gritty slugs. So as you're finishing off, he goes, "Oh wait, or is it rub it on the wound?" No, it's drink. It's definitely drink. No, you were supposed to drink it. Yes. Absolutely. I'm 85% sure you're supposed to drink it. So how do you feel? Roll a Constitution. Just Constitution, straight Constitution.
15.
Okay. Yeah. Other than the aftertaste, which tastes like sewage, you don't feel the effects of the poison as strong, and it seems like it's getting weaker. As you look at your arm, you can see that the veining is starting to go away.
Okay.
It doesn't go away like entirely. You can still see your veins, but it's not black.
Gotcha.
But it does look like a cool tattoo. Sort of like when someone
Sure.
gets struck by lightning, it gets those cool. They get those cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it looks like. But he's like, yes. There we go. Look at that. Good as new. You might be allergic to chicken for a while, but that'll pass.
How much do I owe you? I have some monies.
Oh, let me. Oh, it's awfully dark in here. God, I wish I had some candles.
You need candles. He's just gonna reach into his pouch and pull out just like a giant handful of candles, various
Ooh.
sizes.
Yes, this is perfect. I will give you this cure for these candles.
You're the first sane person here.
Who can't use candles?
I'm gonna pull out a gem and say, do you want a rock?
Oh, this is pretty. You might want to hang on to this, though. This might come in handy later.
Okay.
But thank you. Right,
No.
here's my card in case you need anything. Then he's going to hand it to whoever wants it.
Okay.
He's like, oh, here, I have more. Here, I'll give each of you one. He gives each of you one of his cards.
Varric can't read, so he's just gonna look at the card and be like, "Thank you for this card. This must be a custom here. They hand cards to people." Into the pouch.
Into the pouch. Okay. Cool. So like, all right, you should be okay to get off my counter now.
And I will gingerly get down,
Okay. When you get down, you're a little lightheaded.
making no contact with Varric at all.
How did you?
I'm gonna go back to the room and
Ah.
rest now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go try and find Bellinor still.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
Later.
You as well.
Yeah.
And sir,
You're welcome.
Thank you.
vigorous handshake. Thank you.
You're gonna shake his hand?
Yeah.
Or
His
my
hand, yeah. His hand.
I was like, whoa.
So he's like, okay. And then he goes back into his office.
I will more casually resume my search for Bellinor.
Okay. And you're going to head back to the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, Bellinor, back to you.
He sits there for a moment and is like he does kind of have a moment of like, wow, I really do find myself in a lot of situations that I should not be in every time.
Maybe they were right.
Yeah. But he's not gonna change. He's gonna do it.
Okay, so you're gonna join with this dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
The
my
minute
gosh.
you consent.
How many people crawling around in your brain now?
Yeah. The minute you consent,
not
he
the only
literally the minute you consent, he literally like grabs both sides of your head, your face.
I'll grab both sides of his face too, just for the matters.
Immediately.
Oh, okay.
Immediately you are like you're melded.
Oh man, I thought we were gonna have a hot makeout session.
And well, technically you kinda are. I mean, you are inside one another, so
True.
So so you're in there, and now you're kind of seeing things from his perspective, and it is dark and terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
You see him coming to this world it was totally by accident. He crashes in some sort of ship on this planet millennia ago, like when the planet was forming. And he does show you kind of him manipulating the world to create it almost like in his own image, his own version of a world. You see like the foundation of the deities, the Gaia, Zabalba, Ahriman, and you see him meeting with them. You know, they've created this world, and they basically tell him that he is welcome to stay there. And he, of course, completely just bamboozles them, thinking that he's like this, I'm this total innocent thing that, I'll just stay over here out of the way. I won't, I won't do anything, to harm anything. He's just, I can't go back where I came from. And you just see it's like a fast forward through the millennia as you see the world change, and you see him traveling from place to place to place. You see him in Mediterranean. You see him in all these places. And the thing about it is you've seen him before, like through your life. Once, when you were young, and then when you were sort of a young adult, then when you were an adult. He was there when you got married. It's like all of a sudden you see him in place. You find him in places that you didn't really think about. I mean, just random people here and there, but all of a sudden you're finding him sort of laced in your life. This weird, and not just your life. I mean, he's everywhere. You just happen to see him in multiple places. So it's not like he's following you. It's just he happens to be in places where you are. And you see sort of his foundation of Arcadia City. You see his role. He has a role in the Dragon Wars. You're going to see a lot of stuff happening, history that you had no clue about, and because it was after you, or later on.
Yeah.
Then we hit Arcadia City in the present, and then you think, okay, this is where we are. All of a sudden, it goes forward. You're seeing his lifeline extends far into the future. You see him stepping from position of power to position of power to position of power, all over the planet. Changing his name, changing his look as he goes from one thing to another, one city to another, takes over. And the one thing that remains constant, that he's always referred to as the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
And then he releases, and you're back in the room, separated.
Last question is answered. Who is
I
the
kind of
mayor?
assumed, but
So yeah.
I love it.
All right.
So now, and you will have one level of exhaustion.
Yeah. Okay.
Other than that, a little bit of a nosebleed, maybe a little bit of ears bleeding, but other than that, you're pretty unscathed.
Yeah.
You handled
All
it
right.
well. No madness.
So,
Other than what
yeah. So, if me joining with you means I get to see everything about you, did you also see everything about me?
I knew everything about you before you stepped foot in this city.
Yeah, that's assumed. Right. I feel like I have some questions to ask you, but I also don't know if I want the answer.
Very well.
So, what is your purpose? What are you doing all this just out of boredom, out of trying to find something to entertain oneself?
I do this to try and achieve perfection.
Perfection is not real.
Yeah, but it's fun trying to get to it.
Well, that's true. I'm pretty close myself, I like to think.
Yes, I know. And your future is pretty special as well.
I don't know how to take that.
I won't spoil it for you. But let's just say it's special.
Interesting. Wait. So you've seen my future. If you've seen my future, I have to ask one question.
Very well.
Do I get to see her again? Do I accomplish my goal?
Oh yes. You'll
That's
see
all I
her.
needed. Thank you.
It's a ways off, but you will see her again.
Yeah.
You and your companions have a lot to do before your time is up.
Don't we always?
You and your group, for some reason, are special in the tapestry of this planet. And I'm curious to wait and watch to see what you become. It will be interesting.
Does it get lonely?
No, of course not. Well, when you don't really care about other people, no, not at all. Imagine all the things I have seen and all the things that I will see.
I feel like it can get rather lonely not caring about anybody.
It is
Not care at all is to have
It
no ups, let
is-
alone no downs.
It's sort of a blessing and a curse, I suppose. Of course, I'm not of this world, so I'm not familiar with a lot of your, what are they called? Emotions, feelings. And that's fine. I just keep doing what I do.
Does doing what you do give you a sense of fulfillment?
Of course it does. To watch
Interesting.
an outcome that would not have been an outcome had I not tweaked something, just to see a different way of seeing it.
So,
Manipulating the timelines. It's just enough where I'm not noticed.
so you like to play gods, do you?
Oh, no. The gods are boring. They're so... Oh, we can't get involved, but we're involved all the time. Ugh, they get on my nerves. But we have sort of... Oh, go ahead.
Isn't that what you're doing? You're involved, but just not enough for anyone to notice.
Yes, but I don't make promises to anyone. I don't deliver vague messages. If I want something from you, I'm going to tell you what I want. If I want to do something, I'm going to do it. I don't need anyone to do it for me.
That is an attitude I can get behind.
I know it is. So that is what brings me to my next thing. I would like to offer a proposal. Dare I say, a partnership?
Interesting. Go on.
Well, when you are immortal and have literally unbridled power over whatever, as you say, it can get a little boring, maybe. Not necessarily lonely, because I don't need anybody in my life, but it does get a little boring sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had someone like you, sort of doing things out in the world, keeping it interesting, it keeps me interested. And you have just the attitude of not caring. That is just what I need. Just enough chaos to alter things just slightly, where I can enjoy them more.
All right. And what I get out of the bargain is?
Well, is there something in particular that you want other than getting to see her again?
I'd like to have some sort of idea what this is, and he's gonna summon the sickle of just black ichor.
Oh, looky there. Already. You're moving ahead much faster than I thought you would. Even I didn't see that coming. Huh. Interesting. And he'll say that he can give you that information if and when you become partners.
Mhm. Am I allowed to talk to my compatriots before accepting? I get the sense that they will be unhappy with us me talking to them first.
If that is what you must do, then by all means. I'm not going anywhere.
All right. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, but I probably should go
Of
talk to
course,
them.
by all means. And remember, I do know the whereabouts of this demigod that you're after.
Yeah, I'm aware you do, but
By
I
all
feel
means,
like
of course, go and talk with your companions.
till I see you next time, because I'm sure I will.
Oh, yes. I'll be watching.
And he's gonna go outside and try to figure out what's happening.
And yeah, he'll escort you out, or he'll have his minions
Yeah.
escort you out. So out the door you go, and just as you go out the door, Varric sees you standing on the platform outside of the building.
Oh, hello, Varric. Fancy seeing you here.
I've been looking for you.
Man, I must be a real popular guy. Everyone's just after me.
So he's just kind of motions to like walk and talk as he's
Sure.
heading back towards the pub. And he's like, we all went off in our separate directions trying to find the avatar, stand-in, what have you, for this demigod.
Mhm.
Willow's got shot in the head by this weird arrow with black ooze that's poison. Mine got shot in the head with a arrow, black poison. Some of his snake oil may have somehow got onto him, and it turned him into like it brought him back to life, and he started trying to eat people. Got a nice chunk on my arm, but I think I'm okay.
Mhm.
Willow decided to try to get some of the fletching off the arrow, and in turn got some of the poison on her, and it was pretty effectively killing her. Looked for you for a bit, couldn't find you, so fortunately we had to take her to an apothecary, and she got cured.
It's good. It's good.
So definitely need to try to stay together. We can't be like venturing off. We need to work as a team and not make any big risks or decisions on that
As
front. To you know what?
as you say, work as a team. He kind of like rolls his eyes and sighs a little bit. Yes, yes, of course.
Where were you? You just came walking out of that building.
Yeah, there's a interesting fella that's there. Seemingly a mortal individual that knows more about you than I probably do.
He's gonna freeze in his tracks. You found an immortal person in
It's
Arcadia
not our
City.
demigod. It's not our demigod.
You,
It's not our
apologies for
demigod.
not immediately believing you, but like, how do you know?
Um, I was inside of his head as he was mine.
You okay? Continue.
Um, he He's not a demigod. He knows things that I don't think a demigod would have the privilege to know. And the things that I saw about him, I don't think are relevant to who we're looking for.
You just said he knows more about me than you do. How would he know that?
Because he's almost as old as the planet here itself, and is watching, and
Like
like I
now.
said, yeah, I guarantee you he can hear this conversation that we're having right now. That's why someone is listening in and will report to him later.
Let's go talk to Willow. He just takes off walking.
All right.
He immediately feels out of his depth. He's just like, this is everything that I don't know how to work with. Let's go.
So far out of his wheelhouse.
If I can't punch it, I can't stab it. That's
I don't know what
outside
to
me.
do with it. So yeah, so you guys go to the pub or the tavern. So Willow, what did you do when you got back to the tavern?
I am probably on my third glass of wine.
So when you guys enter the tavern, you'll see Willow at are you at the bar or at a table?
I'm at a table.
Okay, so you guys will see Willow at a table having a glass of wine for the third time.
Varric is going to sit as not far as he can from her, but like across the table, as he's acting very like, mead, please.
Okay.
We'll take a full bottle of whatever she's drinking.
Okay, of course.
He'll look at, like, as he watched Varric awkwardly sit at the end of the table, like, I know I missed a lot, but, like, did I miss something?
She almost died. I was trying to find you.
Yeah.
Definitely nothing else.
And where were you?
Not almost dying like some of us. I found an individual that can help us with our problem.
Yeah, please tell Willow about this immortal person who's definitely not the demigod that we're after, that you're making deals with.
I didn't make he offered me a deal and I actually said no, so because I said I would talk to you guys first, all right?
Whatever it is, don't do it.
I disagree with that.
Does it really, in the scope of everything that we know about you and our interactions together, does it really matter what we say?
Some of you more than others?
More mead, please.
What? So you expect me to not be brutally honest?
I'm going to pour another glass of wine.
I say
For
what I
someone
think.
who's a business owner, you have a surprising lack of tact. As a person who was raised primarily in a tribe, the fact that I have more tact than you is astounding.
I think that's part of my charm, how honest and blunt I can be.
Well, I don't like you either, so there.
I didn't say I didn't like you. You're actually one of the ones that I take advice from more than the others. You seem at least like you have your wits about you most of the time. Varric, you're okay too.
So where is this?
You're not at the bottom of the list, if that helps. That's definitely Kieran.
I'm honored.
I don't understand the way that guy thinks.
So who is this person and what kind of deal does he want you to make?
He is an immortal extraterrestrial being
Come again?
He's he's an immortal being not from this place, this planet.
Right.
Uh-huh. Would you like me to continue, or are you going to just continue to condescend and not believe me?
Okay, convince me.
Right. He put his brain and my brains together, and we were thinking as each other for a minute. He showed me basically history from the beginning of time, how he's influenced it. He showed me memories that I put together of him being present in things that have happened in my life. I'm sure he, for some reason, was present in things that have happened in your lives too. And he basically told me that he would like me to aid him in bettering society.
Bettering society.
He says he wants me to... Okay. He likes to make things turn out a particular way that will not usually cause planetary death. Everyone dying. I don't know how else to put it. He likes to push towards specific outcomes when it comes to the way things play out. And he wants me to aid him in such endeavors.
And what does he get out of this, and what do you get out of this?
He gets to tell me what the living creature that's inside of me is. And he gets I'm just going to say a friend is a good way to put it. He gets someone to help him in his endeavors.
Living creature inside of you?
You know how, like, this black goo that I've had for a while, yeah? It's alive, right?
And that's not something you can control, or that's a part of you naturally?
I mean, we kind of have, like, this cool bond where we kind of, like... I'm like, hey, it'd be really cool if you do this, and it kind of does it. But it's not something I particularly have full control over. And it's by far not natural.
I'm noticing a pattern in your decision making. You tend to find things and people and beings that promise to help you, make you irrevocably bonded with them, and then you go on your way and find another being. They promise to help you. Has any one of these promises happened?
I mean...
Like, what they promised to help you with.
Not... The answer is not no, but the answer is not yes. Somewhere in between.
Is it just about knowledge and power?
It's not about knowledge as much as it is about power. I have revenge I need to take. I have people I need to get. I have things I'd like to accomplish. And just being a regular bartender won't get me to that point in life.
So this being has offered you what in exchange for friendship again?
To help explain what this is, and he's going to summon his sickle. And if you pay attention, like, the sickle is literally just like goo that's moving around like it's alive.
I'm not hungry anymore.
Please stop doing that.
Put that away.
All right, and he'll just open his hand, and it'll like, it's literally like the goo came out of his hand, and then when he lets it go, like it just goes back into the pores of his hand, and just like you can see it crawl up his arm.
And where do your loyalties lie?
Well,
We're
with my
trying to
wife.
accomplish our mission,
Mm-hmm.
and something that we have to do goes against what he wants to do. Where do your loyalties lie? How much are we going to be able to trust you?
Have I proven untrustworthy so far?
So, do you remember the thing with the devil dragon?
Honestly, you're kind of an asshole, but you're predictable in a way.
I'd rather be a predictable asshole than an unpredictable one.
So are you going to continue to be predictable? Are you going to turn on the party if it benefits you?
I'm going to be bluntly honest. There is two things that would ever get me to turn on anybody ever. It is a chance to see my wife, bring her back, and be with her again. And it's a chance to take revenge on those that took her from me.
I think he's telling the truth.
That doesn't answer the question.
That is my answer. If he offers me I don't even think he will offer me a way to see her again because he's already told me that I will see her again. I am here to aid you in your journey, yes. Do I have my own personal goals that I am also extremely striving for? Yes. You all are quite useful in this journey. I do not think that I could have made it this far without any of you. I don't want you to think that I am unappreciative of you. I also don't... I want you guys to also understand that you all also have things that you would turn on the rest of the party for, I'm sure. Things that you would like to happen in your lives. Is that not a human thing to have, no? Makes you a real person. If you're loyal to a false, then that's nothing but weakness.
I died recently in defense of this party.
Mm-hmm. Do you think I wouldn't die in defense of this party?
Didn't say that, but I did come back stronger. It's what happens when you stick together.
Mm-hmm.
All we are asking is, if push came to shove, and us completing our mission, and you getting one of those two things you said you would actively betray us for happen, which one are you choosing?
I don't know if I can answer that. I honestly think it depends on what's going on.
Okay. Non-answer
Don't get me
is
wrong.
an answer.
I'm not going to willingly throw you guys under the bus or put you in any harm's way that I wouldn't.
Just passively.
But as I'm sure you all have, things that I am striving to do, to me at least, are more important than almost anything else. I care for you guys. You guys are great individuals that have honestly made me a better individual, a better person. I am much less of an asshole now than I was before.
Growth.
But I don't know. I've well, really, since her death, I've had nothing on my mind but bringing her back and avenging her. So I don't know. I guess it's hard for me to imagine doing anything but that.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your honesty. Willow,
Hmm?
do you have anything else you want to ask him?
No.
Willow, the cynic.
I am. I'm like, I'm not letting anybody get in my head.
Okay. Well, at least we know where we stand now.
Don't get me wrong. Did you not already assume that's where you stood anyway?
I had thoughts, but yeah, I know where you're coming from. There was a time when I would have given literally everything to get a chance to go back with my tribe. And I could see those being at odds with my mission. However, now that that's no longer an issue, it has changed my priorities and perspective. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That version of me is done. Now I am 100% invested in this mission.
I do not wonder if this mission we are on together, based off of what I've been told by these all-knowing beings that I keep happening to running into, this mission we're on seems to be leading me down the path to her anyways. I don't know if I would be as willing to throw that away, but it's hard to imagine saying it. There's also a line that I draw. There's a difference between a promise and someone showing me that they can fulfill that promise. I don't make deals with individuals that just say, I will do this for you, and then just that's it. There's got to be evidence. There's got to be proof. I mean, I can't imagine making a deal with somebody that is all talk and no show.
Okay. Well, we can sit here and say, please don't jump into this deal until we're blue in the face. We know you're going to do what you're going to do, but know that that's where we stand.
What dissuades you from me taking this offer? Why are you all against it? Maybe I'm missing something.
How long have you known him?
I argue that I know him now better than I know any of you. I don't get into your minds very often and see everything you've ever done. Not to mention, you all do not talk about what. I willingly will sit and listen to talking to any of you. You all just don't often talk about yourselves. I talk about myself quite often. That's kind of my thing.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
It's an accurate depiction.
If you want me to know more about yourselves, please tell me more. I would love to learn.
It's not so much what you know about us, it's you making this deal with him that is just another potential sideliner for our mission.
What is that sideliner? I guess I'm not familiar with what you mean by that.
So when it comes to doing this mission, it's like a straight line, point A to point B. He is something that could potentially veer us off that line.
Is he not also something that could potentially get us to point B quicker?
It's been my experience that people with that level of power aren't usually the most helpful in these situations.
I don't know if I've had that same experience. I've had plenty of help that's gotten me from point A to point B much quicker.
I would offer you one piece of unasked for advice.
I mean, I'm kind of asking for advice at this point.
In
But-
your quest to be reunited with the one you lost,
Mm-hmm.
make sure that you're going to be someone she will even recognize.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if I know it.
Just think about it and do what you want.
Well, why don't we all always do what we want? If we did what everybody else wanted, then it'd make for quite an awful boring life, wouldn't it?
Well, I'm gonna go continue trying to find this person that we've been looking for. You guys know where I stand on your issue. I'm just gonna scoot
I
people
mean-
out.
If it helps, I know someone that can help us find him.
All things considered, I think I'd feel better finding this person the old-fashioned way.
And I wish you luck on that.
Just gonna walk around right out back into the city.
Okay.
I'm also going to get up and walk out, but go in a different direction.
Okay.
No reason.
No reason
No.
whatsoever. Okay.
Cover more
So-
ground, that's all.
Yeah. Okay. So when you guys go outside, the Galidan festival's going. It's getting later. It's later in the afternoon. Towards getting sort of dark outside, or not dark, but that sort of dusky. They're lighting the fires and things of that. And the party is continuing on. As you, so Bellinor, what are you doing? They get up and walk out.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
You're good.
He's gonna just sit there and kind of think for a while. Just kind of
Okay.
take it all in. They finish the bottle of wine that is at the table.
Okay.
And just kind of contemplate, think about it.
Okay. So while you're contemplating and having wine, Derek, what are you up to?
I know that originally we're supposed to be looking for someone who's very charismatic, someone who would stand out in a crowd. So I'm gonna go around and see if I can find anybody that fits that bill that isn't a snake oil salesman that sells resurrection juice.
I mean, there's lots of charismatic people. I mean, it's a festival. I mean, you don't. You can roll a perception. Let's see what you see.
Okay. Let's see. It's a 19 on the die for a total of 25.
Okay, so you're kind of looking around, and you see lots of sort of, again, snake oil salesmen, entertainers, storytellers, and people who are super charismatic with lots of people around them. drawing people from one to the other. They're competing with one another. So you see tons of them, tons of people that could possibly be, I mean, technically, any of them could technically be this demigod. But yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of folks. Lots of people here that could be demigods.
I feel like Adam Sandler and Little Nicky just walking, get in the flask,
Right.
When it comes to Varric, I think he's going to try and turn this on its head. And one of the things that he has as a performer is, like, the performer background, is the ability to literally, like, no matter where we go, I can find, like, some venue to wrestle in, or find some area or, like, arena or something like that, or even if it's just like a thing of hay,
Uh-huh.
And so he's going to go look for that to see if maybe he can put on a good enough show to draw this person in.
Okay. All right. That's cool. I like that. All right. So as you're sort of wandering around, you happen upon, what looks like a wrestling arena that's been made with, like, ropes and, stanchions and sort of like bags of grain to create sort of like a ring. That sort of thing.
Okay. So he's going to see if he can find the person see if there is a person that's in charge of it, and see if he can add himself to the bill.
Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, you can get. Yeah, they'll add you to it. It's a pretty extensive list, but it seems that they're going through it pretty quickly. But yeah, they'll add you to the list for sure.
So he'll wait his time for his turn then, and just kind of keep his eyes open to see if he can spot anybody.
Okay. As you sort of wait for your turn, you will see oh, yay. Hey, Raiders. Welcome. Sparkles Mandy. Gosh, bless it. You beat us again. We were coming for you this tonight after we were about to end, and we was going to go, yeah, like Sparkles on. Let me go. We're going to raid, but that's okay. Yeah, so you wait in line. It looks like it's going to take a little while for you to get in there, but you're watching and waiting. All right, Willow, you're off and looking. Where are you? What are you up to?
I think she swing by that booth that she went to just on the off chance that the lady's there again.
Oh yeah, she's not there.
Okay.
There was something about that. Don't know what it was. There was something about that.
Then I will just kind of skirt. She's not going like right into the middle of the fray, but kind of doing a little perimeter walk, just keeping her eyes and ears open.
Okay. For the most part, as you're wandering about, you're not necessarily catching on to anybody. I mean, there's lots of charismatic people here. I mean, any of these hundreds of people could be the demigod you're looking for. I mean, yeah. Probably some more than others, but lots of charisma flowing around in here. So yeah, you're just gonna skirt the perimeter and until you see something of interest, or
Yeah, basically.
okay,
That's all I got.
no, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, for the most part, like I said, it's typical. Well, I say typical festival. You've never seen a festival like this, but you know, people drinking, eating, dancing, singing, playing music, puppet shows. You know, jugglers, sword swallowers, musicians. I mean, tons. I mean, there's lots to see. Plenty
Are there any
of.
fortune tellers?
You can roll a perception check and see.
That would be interesting. 19.
As you're sort of like meandering about the outskirts, yeah, you can. There are some palm readers. There are some sort of fortune tellers that use like crystal balls and things of that nature. Crystals
Any,
to
like,
tell whatever.
Tarot cards?
Not that you see.
I'm thinking something that, I mean, having someone read my palm would not be good. So
Probably not.
I'm just kind of looking for anyone that looks authentic.
Yeah, you see some of them. Some of them look very authentic. Some of them look a little sketchy.
All right. So I'm going to zero in on one of the authentic looking ones.
Okay, so you'll come to a booth or tent that says Fortunes Red. It looks like sort of a Romani setup, a sort of wagon, you know, where you walk up the stairs into the wagon. But yeah, it says fortune teller, fortunes told.
Okay.
And it can like seek you through the crystal ball.
Okay.
So in you go?
Yep.
All right, you go
Something
inside.
interesting.
And inside it is very stereotypical, like fortune teller, you know, with all the low light and the curtains and all that. And in the middle there's a table with this sort of what looks like could be a crystal ball underneath a cloth. And from the back, you'll hear, "Welcome to my domain." And out walks this sort of middle-aged woman. Not dressed in like a stereotypical fortune teller look, but more of like what a ranger might look like, you know, sort of like in the leather and
Oh,
that sort of
cool.
thing. And so she's sort of like, "Please have a seat."
And I will sit down.
And then she will sit down as well. And she goes, "Let us see if the spirits are joining us this evening." As she removes the cloth. When she removes the cloth, you are struck with a power, with an electricity that feels both familiar and unfamiliar at the same time. As she sort of runs her hands over this pure crystal ball, and it begins to cloud up in the middle. You can see it sort of forming this sort of just almost like a thunderstorm in the middle. She closes her eyes and is sort of, you know, calling to the spirits to and then suddenly it's just like it gets cold. And she opens her eyes and her eyes are solid blue. She goes, and her hands are sort of like have like attached themselves to the crystal ball. And she says, "You have come from the past to protect the future. Your people have abandoned you. You are all alone in this world, but yet you are not. Speak ye, those who live in the veil."
in the veil.
And then and she literally collapses and shakes it off and like looks, and then she's like looking around. She looks at you, and she's like, she literally has a look of fear on her face.
I didn't mean to frighten you.
Yes, the spirits have gone now. You must go now. You must go. We are closed. I am much tired.
I'll take out one of my gems and like offer it to
No,
her.
no. You go. Please go.
Where's the veil?
Go, please. And she literally gets up and goes to the back room, closes the doors. And you hear like a thing slide over, like locking the doors.
I feel so loved and welcome. Seek the veil.
So what you doing?
All right, I got to go find out where this veil is. So I'm going to go find a cartographer.
Looking for a map shop. All right,
Yep.
cool.
Looking for a map shop.
So, Bellinor, what are you doing?
Oh, God. Pellinor is... I don't know. He's in a weird... Like, he feels just in a weird pickle right now. You know? He definitely knows that, like, he shouldn't go talk to this guy again, but also doesn't know what other options we kind of have as a party. So he's gonna... I think he's gonna... I don't know. He's gonna probably just bartend and try to forget about everything for tonight. Just kind of drink the night away.
Okay. All right, so you're going to jump on the bar and help them in the bar?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you get behind the bar, and it's getting pretty busy because it's nighttime and people are pouring into the taverns and drinking and having a good time and ordering drinks, and so the business is pretty steady. And then people are just coming to the bar, come up to the bar, and you hear, and someone's like, hell yeah, give me a, what you got? Give me an Orlean sunrise.
Do I know what that is? Have I heard of that before?
Oh yeah, you know what it is.
Okay, sure. I'm coming right up and he'll start getting to mix.
Okay. So you've been here long? You've been working here long?
I don't work here. Just they let me help out when it feels like home.
Just visiting?
Yeah.
Business or pleasure?
Business.
All the way Arcadia City for business.
Wow. Are you visiting? Are you from here?
Oh no, I'm not from here. But I've been here for a little while, probably a couple of years, maybe.
Do you like it here?
It's not too bad. There's plenty of work. There's, I've made lots of friends here, and yeah, it's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
You thinking about staying or?
No, I'm not meant to be here for very long.
Are any of us really? As he's sort of drinking his drink.
Yeah. So, Do you? Never mind. Then he
Oh,
just
go
goes
ahead.
back in, but I can't suppose. It's a weird
Sure, you
question.
can. It's the Galidan festival. There's no imposition here.
I guess before I do, I'll ask a name. What is your name?
Oh, my name is Deshawn.
Pleasure to meet you. What do you do around here?
I'm a performer,
What do you perform?
mostly like tricks. Like I'm an illusionist.
Can you show me one?
Sure. And he reaches over, produces a coin from behind your ear.
Is this guy like a bullshit illusionist, or is he like a casting magic illusionist?
He is. You can do an Arcana check and see.
Cool. I'm real good at that one. Oh, okay. That's actually a 19. That's not terrible.
Okay. He's using real magic.
Okay. Wow. That was impressive. You've been performing for a while.
Oh, ever since I got here, really. It's lots of work.
How long ago was that? You said a few years.
It's a couple of years ago.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Something feels weird. That's an 11.
He seems to be on the up and up. I mean, you're not detecting anything. I mean, you just met the guy, so I mean, you can only take him for his word.
Yeah. All right. Well, enjoy your drink. I'm off to go find some friends.
What are you gonna do?
He's gonna leave and he's gonna
okay.
Go out on the town.
Okay, cool. So as you're leaving, he'll go. So that meeting with Aristotle didn't go well, did it?
Oh god damn it.
That's okay because that's where we're ending tonight.
God damn it.
Yeah.
This is
Son of
how
a
we
bitch.
get you to come back every week, Taryn.
Oh, good lord.
So
why do I always find myself in these stupid situations every time?
And it's like kismet. It happens naturally. It's like because originally this character was going to I originally had Varric meeting this character, but then he left. So I was like, well, crap. And then Willow left, and I was like, well, I guess
this one.
God
damn it.
Because this guy's gonna come and sit at the table with the three of you and talk to y'all. But no, y'all left. So I was like, okay. All right. Well, anyway, that's where we're gonna stop tonight. We're gonna go around, let everybody tell us who you are, who you played, where we can find you, so these awesome people can follow you wherever you are, and what is going through your character's mind at this particular point. We're gonna start with. Let's go back up to Nick.
Hey everybody, I'm Nick. I played Varric, Kinbound. I gotta fix my name there. Varric Kinbound, the human barbarian monk. You can find me here every other Monday, also here every other Thursday. We have the Reign of Vecna campaign, which is a whole lot of fun as well. We just defeated a bunch of really large characters, giants, and other people. I got to put my hand on a giant's head and cast lightning at 3rd level. It was fantastic. You can also find me over at I'm having a brain fart on his channel name, Kellen's channel, Celtic Wyvern King, every other Friday, where we have our Stargate campaign, which actually I was looking at my calendar. Today is the 2-year anniversary of our session 0 for that campaign, which is really cool. I don't know if we're gonna be coming up in the next one because I think we missed the last one, but we'll figure it all out. You can also find me on most socials. Professor Hexagon, as far as everything about today, Varric just doesn't want to think about at the moment just because it's too confusing and it's a lot of really intense stuff that's going on. So I think he's like, if he actually gets into a wrestling match, I pity the person that he's going to be wrestling.
What the hell was whispered to Varric? Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
It's funny. Very funny. And you may find out one day.
Oh.
So, Willow.
But I would have to trust you to tell you.
Maybe if they would like sit down and have a real human conversation, that could happen.
You keep insulting me.
Like, insult everyone. It's not
I
as
know,
personal. It's just everyone.
She takes it personally.
Insulting's how he shows love.
That's funny.
I love playing with you, Taryn.
Oh, it's
love
joy.
it, love it. You always keep me on my toes.
I try.
So, to you,
Me?
Lisa, yeah.
I'm Lisa. I play Willow. You can find me every Monday night here on Happening Wizards channel for either Orlea Origins as tonight, or next Monday will be Wind Riders of Aria, and we alternate weeks on that. And then every other Friday, as Nick said, on Celtic Wyvern King's channel for his Stargate 5e campaign. I think we're coming back on the 12th. Best guess.
That's my, yeah, I think that's
We had a real life issue come up last Friday. We wanted to make it up for this coming Friday, but someone else is having internet issues at their planned blackout or something. So probably back on the 12th. So, what is Willow thinking? She's regretting telling someone what she told them. Because she didn't die. She's very, the whole fortune thing kind of threw her for a loop. Like, she really just wanted to, see if there was someone else who could kind of do what she does voluntarily, like... So, really, if she had gotten, like, a normal fortune that she could have said was real, she might have asked some questions, but it didn't quite go that way, and now she's very curious to know what... I mean, she would not know what the veil is, right? That wasn't called that in her time. Okay. I mean, I know, player-wise,
Yeah.
I know what the veil is, but Willow doesn't. So she's very interested in finding out anything she can about that. She's sort of surprised that Taryn actually asked our opinions rather than just being impulsive and doing whatever he was going to do. So the fact that he asked what they thought was like, maybe we're rubbing off on him a little bit. I don't know.
I mean,
So
Okay.
yeah, she's very like, find out about the veil, avoid Varric at all costs until she figures out what to say to him.
All right. Cool. All right. Taryn, we're to you now.
hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Taryn. I play Bellinor, the character that finds himself in trouble even when he doesn't want to. Yeah, Bellinor. I don't know. There was some good points brought up to him. So he's definitely contemplating how he wants to kind of proceed. But he also knows that there are some things that he can't exactly take back. So he's kind of in a weird spot. And then getting called out like that, he's not in a good mood. He's pretty angry. and he is probably going to snap at this guy. And it's going to be interesting for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. You can find me on most social medias under Fluid Player. I am in. This is my only stream game now. Yes, I'm here every other Mondays for this game, Orlea Origins, where I play an obnoxious asshole. Kinda. Play is a strong term. I'm just an obnoxious asshole, and but that's all I got.
All right. And of course, I am Will, or the Halfling Wizard, the Chaos Facilitator for this awesome group. Make sure that you go and you follow us on all of the socials. Also, please go subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can get those numbers up. And you can find all of the episodes from our shows there, all the ones that we have on our rosters. You can join our Patreon. If you become a patron, you can get access to a lot of the homebrew items that we have here in this game, and some of the other games as well. You can also see the session 0 for Reign of Vecna. Check out our merch. We have some really cool new merch. I just dropped some new veterans merch, including some merch for our LGBTQIA+ veterans. So go to our merch store and check that out. We also have Pride merch as well. But go check all that out. But yeah, give us a follow, give us a support. If you want to support us, please do. We'll next time we're back, we'll have a brand new charity. We raised $500 for Service Dogs of America, and which is fantastic. And we're gonna be hitting a different charity here soon. So if you feel the need to give, please do give. Any money you give us as a channel goes back into the channel. If we're raising money for a charity, it obviously goes to the charity. But if you want to support us, you can absolutely do that. Tips, Ko-Fi, whatever you'd like. Come and support us. Join our Discord. If you join our Discord, then you can be part of some of our one-shots adventures. If you've always wanted to DM, we have a thing called the Codex Chaoticum, which is our platform for people to come in and DM one-shots, be in one-shots. You have this, I created this one-shot and I've always wanted to play it with people. Come on over. We have a place where we stream those on any days that we don't have a normal game going, et cetera, et cetera. So come join us. But if you're here, make sure you hang around as we raid another awesome creator. So I guess until next time, we'll see you all at the table. So peace out, everyone. And thanks for joining us tonight. Bye-bye.
Tiny robes he's wearing so fine, in the tavern sipping on wine, knows the secrets of the old halfling wizard never told. Mystic wand and a pointed hat, talks to people about this and that. Sneaky tricks and a wink in his eye. Halfling wizard makes the hours fly. Oh, halfling wizard in the night, casting spells to the moonlight. He can talk and he can know. In his world the magic grows. Down the road in evening light, he'll engage you, that's his delight. Readers of the stars he seeks, in a crowd he's sure to speak.